South of Leonida and east of Hallet lies the scorching desert, a place as inhospitable as it is dangerous. The desert is uninhabited save for the dust-crawler orcs, a nomadic orc tribe that roams the dunes in search of fresh water. With a throat as dry as parchment and a throbbing headache, you arrive at the place your scouts described. A small oasis amidst the blazing ocean of sand. Despite the heat, you feel a cold lump forming inside your stomach. Something is nearby. Something powerful.
Yes? Got it. Now would you look at that? Yes.
You did it. The rifts are closed.
Yes. So do you trust me now?
No, you are still at Zarlanthep, and you are still dangerous. But I know that you are not yet corrupted. We will keep an eye on you, Tahar. And if we sense that you've gone astray, we will come for you. Be sure of that.
It won't happen. Just trust me.
Either way, by closing the portals, you have done Io a favor. And you should be rewarded. Close your eyes.
What? What happened?
I gave you something. A token of thanks. Now goodbye, Tahar. I hope that we will never see each other again.
Understood.
To this day, the Shaper's magical and technological prowess remains
Tahar, come over here for a second, will you? You need to see this. There you are. Tahar, I found something incredible.
What is it?
Remember how I asked you for permission to examine your mother's body? Undergas and I did that yesterday.
So, were you able to learn anything?
We did, and this is what I'm so excited about. That jewel in the front part of her cranium. At first, we thought it was simply an ornament to mark her as a member of the priest caste, but it's more than that. It has magical properties.
What kind of magical properties?
It's somewhat similar to the Harbinger's rune. It's essentially a magical talisman that made them smarter and stronger. Long story short, despite her spirit being gone, the ornament still seems to be active. I think we could remove it.
And what for?
As I said, the jewel is magical. If you wear it, say, as a talisman, it could increase your magical powers significantly. It could really help us in our fight against Lacane.
Isn't that dangerous?
I'm close to certain it isn't. The ornaments are really just jewelry, like a ring, only woven into the flesh. I think we can remove it without causing your mother's body any harm. But then again, there's no way of knowing for sure.
Leave it there. If there's any chance of freeing my mother from Lacane, I want her shell as it was.
Of course. I understand. Well then, thank you nonetheless for giving me this chance. The more I learn about the Shapers, the more I realize how fascinating they truly are.
Interesting.
Tahar, may I help you with something?
Goodbye. Understood. Let's see.
Ah, there you are. I was wondering when you'd come to talk. Ready to discuss our further actions?
I am. Let's call the others.
Good. Good. Let us begin. Now that House Leonider is taken care of, we can finally think about the last step in our plan.
Unite the houses. Wolfgar, Halid, and Uhtred.
Yes, now you might think that this will be easy, but it won't be. The only ally we have for certain is House Uhtred, thanks to my sister.
So what's the plan? We'll probably need to arrange for some kind of conclave, right?
Correct. I've already put thought into this, and I think it should take place on neutral grounds. The Eye, to be precise. Now that Amaria Leonider is gone, the marshlands are practically no man's land again. If you agree to this, we will send out couriers to inform House Halid and House Wolfgar of this conclave. Then we need to do all in our power to convince them to join forces with us.
But why do you expect this to be complicated? We have a common enemy, so joining forces is the only thing that makes sense, isn't it?
Theoretically, yes. But let me explain. Lord Shane Wolfgar, the head of House Wolfgar, didn't have an heir except for one daughter, who fought in the Mage Wars. She died in the final battle in the span, because House Halid didn't send the reinforcements they promised.
Why?
Because it would have been suicide. The Wolfgar troops were circled, and they were being butchered. From a strategical viewpoint, it made complete sense. Of course, Shane Wolfgar sees it differently.
Damn it. A feud.
Correct. House Wolfgar despises House Halid, particularly Lord Shane. His brother Ulrich is more reasonable, but he's not in charge.
Can't we just tell these Wolfgar folks to go to the Claws of Nor if they're so complicated? Wouldn't an alliance between us, House Uhtred, and House Halid suffice?
It might, or it might not. Also, Lord Wayland Halid might be more reasonable and less complicated, but he's still a lord. Whatever profit he can make of the situation, he will go for it without hesitation. I guess what I'm trying to say, it will be complicated. You will have to make choices, and they may greatly affect how our final battle against the Purity will unfold.
So you really think they will be unable to put their feuds and personal interests behind them in light of the threat we're facing? I can't believe that we'll have to waste time on this political nonsense while Akane is committing genocide.
Well, not everybody is as idealistic as you, Tahar. These are the facts, and we need to deal with them.
Am I even entitled to forge any kind of alliance? I'm not a noble.
That's true. You're not. That's why House Uhtred will be the one who puts their signet under any eventual treaty you'll negotiate.
Well, seems that we have no choice. Let's send out the couriers.
Good. My sister and the Uhtred army should probably march ahead and clear out spots for Wolfgar and Halid to set up camp. You should travel there the day the conclave will take place.
Makes sense. All right. I'll let you know when we head out. Got it. will do.
To this day, the Shaper's magical and technological prowess remains.
Now would you look at that? I found some materials. Could you use these to upgrade your armor?
Let me see. Oh, yeah, that could work. I'll start working as soon as possible.
Great.
There we go. Thanks to her.
I found some materials. Could you use these to upgrade your armor?
Let me see. Oh, yeah, that could work. I'll start working as soon as possible.
Great.
There we go. Thanks to her. Yeah, do you need something? I'm a tad busy.
Goodbye. Understood.
Pathetic.
Is it just me, or is the air a lot more humid than the last time we were here? Let's just hope there won't be any dissent in our army this time. It won't be easy to fight under these conditions.
It shouldn't come to that. We're here to negotiate with the houses, and not to win a battle.
That's true. Now come, let's go to Myra's camp. It's just up ahead, and she'll brief us on the situation.
What do you want?
Angar, what state is Myra in? Last time I saw her, she still seemed affected by that rune. Will she be able to...
She will. She's getting better. And rune aside, she's the head of House Utran and needs to be present at the conclave.
Speaking of which, what is your plan to reunite House Wolfgar and House Hallett?
There. Utran banners up ahead. That's Myra's camp.
Tahar, brother. You've come.
Myra, how are you?
I'm fine, thank you. Shane Wolfgar and his brother arrived 3 days ago and have set up camp in the southeast. Waylon Hallett arrived this morning and has positioned himself in the north.
No signs of the purity?
None.
That's good news. When will the conclave take place?
That's complicated. Briefly put, they were unwilling to even shake hands. Both of them said that they would under no circumstances fight beneath the same banner.
Well, that's not really news, is it?
No, but I am surprised their dislike toward each other lies so deep. However, at least House Hallett said that they would agree to an alliance between you, that is, House Utran and him, but only if we meet their demands. House Wolfgar won't even do that.
If House Wolfgar doesn't want an alliance, why did they even come here?
I don't know.
So what about the conclave in the fortress? Will it even take place?
Yes, they agreed to talk to each other, at least that much. It will take place today at noon, and I will notify you once everything is prepared. Any negotiations with Hallett and Wolfgar on their own will have to be done before that.
Myra, you still seem a bit distant. Are you really okay?
I am functional. That is all that matters for now.
Huh. Well, if you say so. But we need this alliance. There has to be a way.
Maybe there is, maybe there isn't. My hands are tied, Tahar.
How is the relationship of the houses with House Utran?
Good. House Utran has never had any quarrels, and, as you know already, we will fight under your banner. Whatever your negotiations bring forth, House Utran will stand by your decisions.
I'll try talking to them.
Good. And one more thing. You know about the village to the east, correct?
Yes. Batham, isn't it?
Yes. According to my scout, the villagers took in some of the mages who fled Amaria Leonider's torture camp. If you find the time, you might go there and try to get them to join our cause. They are mages, after all, and might be of help. But it is your decision.
I'll see what I can do. Thanks, Myra.
You're welcome.
Got it.
Really? Uh-huh.
Mm-hmm.
That way?
Let's see. Now would you look at that? All right. Wayland Hallett's camp is to the north, and the Wolfgar brothers are to the southeast. Question is, where do we go first?
I suggest Wayland Hallett's camp.
Abominations!
Fair enough. Let's do this. Sure.
Leave it to me.
I'm ready.
Easy.
What's next? Let's see.
No, stay away. Stay the fuck away from me.
Calm down. We're not here to hurt you.
That's what these goddamn defilers said too, and we helped them. Can you believe it? We fucking helped them.
You're talking about the mages you rescued from Amaria Leonidar.
I rescued them. That's what we did. We took them in, we gave them food, and then they showed their true face.
What do you mean by that? Showed their true face?
You know what I mean. You saw them yourself.
The abominations. They were the mages the villagers took in.
The biggest mistake of our lives. It just happened so quickly, you know. One night we had supper with them, then all of a sudden one of these things shows up, coming out of old Bertrand's house. Then the killing started. From the body of every defiler that creature killed, another abomination appeared, and they kept going until everyone was dead.
How is that possible, though? Abominations don't always appear when a mage dies. They're an anomaly.
It probably has to do with when Lacane unleashed the archfire in your father's laboratory. He released a massive blast of magic, and this could be one of the after effects.
So one of the mages died of a natural cause and created an abomination, which killed the others, who became abominations too. A chain reaction.
Huh? Judging by the way you talk, you're mages too, aren't you? I knew it. Well, listen up, friend. The purity is right. You're demons, the whole lot of you, and you should be hunted down. If you didn't exist, this fucking world wouldn't be the place it is.
It was an accident. None of these mages wanted this. They were probably grateful for the shelter you gave them.
Aye, and look what we got for it. Now just leave me alone. I need to think.
That didn't go as expected.
Wait, you're Corporal Tahar, aren't you? And the former Lord Marshal. What an honor.
We're here to see Wayland Hallett.
I figured as much. Go on ahead. He's back at his tent. You can't miss it.
Tahar, am I right?
Yes. And you must be Wayland Hallett.
I am. And old Arendir. What an honor it is to meet you.
Thank you, Wayland.
I have to admit, I had something different in mind when they told me the stories about you, Tahar. Though there can be no question about the magic inside you. It's intense.
You're a mage?
No, but I learned to recognize the signs. There's just something in the eyes of a gifted one that can't be mistaken. But I digress. I know why you're here. The Conclave. You want the support of House Hallett and House Wulfgar to march against the Harbinger of Light.
Correct.
Good. I guess you've been told already that this alliance will be complicated. As long as that old ox Shane is in charge, there won't be an alliance. He despises our house, but I suppose you know that much already.
So what do you suggest?
Simple. Join House Hallett and House Uhtred.
You mean?
I want Myra Uhtred, Lady of House Uhtred, to give me her hand in marriage. Our combined power would outshine even the former House Leonidar.
Do you love her?
I might, in time. She is a smart and beautiful woman.
No need to play games, Wayland. You've never met Myra, let alone spoken to her.
Maybe.
And just how will that help us get Wulfgar under our banner?
Well, think. The united houses of Hallett and Uhtred are too powerful for House Wulfgar to continue playing lone wolf. We could simply force them into submission.
That's true. If House Uhtred and House Hallett became one entity, Wulfgar's army becomes an ant facing a giant. But that would also mean making you, Hallett, the most powerful noble in Northander.
That's the idea. My offer stands.
A marriage. That's asking for a lot.
We should talk to Myra about this.
I will. We could also talk to House Wulfgar first to hear their demands. It might be a good idea to know the cards involved before making the final call.
Good thinking. As you want.
You got it.
Hold it, you. Wait. Lord Marshal Arendir? Then this is...
Corporal Tahar. Yes. Let us through.
Of course. You may pass.
Thank you. Up ahead. I think that's Shane Wulfgar.
Doesn't look like the friendliest fellow.
Interesting.
If it isn't the fabled Tahar, and in the company of Lord Marshal Arendir, so you're serving the betrayer's child now.
Careful, Wulfgar. Greykeep might be gone, but I'm still your Lord Marshal.
Maybe so.
I'm here to...
I know what you're here for. You want our troops to take back Greyfell, which the Royal Army so gloriously failed to protect against a couple of pitchfork-wielding lunatics. I'll cut right to the chase. House Wulfgar doesn't need an ally. Even if the sky rains fire, there's no way on Io we will join forces with Asamo Tahar's child or Wayland Hallett.
What's your problem with me?
What isn't my problem with you? You're Asamo Tahar's child. First you betrayed your father, then the Royal Army. So why would I trust you to lead my men into battle? For all I know, you change your allegiances as often as your underpants. Maybe even in the middle of a fight.
I stopped the bloodburn.
Did you?
I know you're not on good terms with the Hallett, but is an old family feud really worth risking the future of Northander?
Let that be my worry.